I'm Jamila Aminu from Department of Mass Communication. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Jamila Aminu from the Department of Mass Communication, Nasarawa State University, Faculty of Social Science, taking a course titled Broadcast News Reporting. The course code is MCM212. The course outline are: number one, we will have definition of broadcasting, definition of news, definition of reporting, differences between broadcast media and print media, differences between broadcast and social media. Definition of broadcasting. What is broadcasting? Broadcasting refers to the distribution of audio and video content to a wide audience through electronic media such as the television and radio. So broadcasting involves the transmission of information, news, entertainment, and other programming to a diverse range of viewers or listeners, often through a network of affiliated stations or channels. Broadcasting is also the distribution of audio or video content to a large audience via electronic mass communication medium using the electromagnetic waves. What are these electromagnetic waves? Electromagnetic waves refers to the waves of the electromagnetic field propagating through space, carrying electromagnetic radiant energy, which include radio waves. Electromagnetic waves are types of energy that are characterized by oscillating electric and magnetic fields that propagate through space at the speed of light. They are fundamental concepts in mass communication, as they are the physical basis for the transmission of information through various forms of electronic media. Definition of news. News as a concept has no universally agreed definition. The term news is said to be a news story. Scholars have provided definitions of the concept from different points of views. According to Stava 2003, page 1 to 2, the concept of news has existed even before the beginning of the era of mass media. The author adds that before the era of newspaper and electronic media, news was communicated using what individuals said or word of mouth. From the viewpoint of News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, news is defined as the report of an event which not only the reporter but also the editor considers good enough for publication. NAN identifies news as anything the chief editor, the print or broadcast reporter, considers as vital and significant for public consumption. According to Stover 2011, news is the major product of journalism as well as its main function. He defines news as information that journalists believe is interesting for their audience. According to Stover 2013, he said news does not basically reflect social reality, but it is the social construction of reality. According to Burton 2010, makes the viewpoint that news has achieved unusual position within the media output. This strange position of news rests on its mass of contradictions and its special place in social and political consciousness. The next topic is reporting. But before I proceed, let's look at what a report is. A report is a document that presents information in an organized format for a specific audience and purpose. Reporting is the collection or gathering of facts about events or background material required for a news story or feature. So reporters do this through interviews, investigations, and observation. The forms of reporting are: we have specialized reporting, we have scheduled reporting, and roving reporting. What is specialized reporting, and who is a specialized reporter? A specialized reporter is a special kind of correspondent who covers a particular bit that is location for his or her media organization. A special reporter could also be a seasoned professional reporter who covers a particular bit for his organization. So specialized reporting is a way of searching for in-depth news that involves one or other kind of investigation. It is also called in-depth reporting. So specialized reporting has a well-planned investigation using all the resources under the supervision of his news news organization. The next one is schedule reporting. It is a report that is being arranged at a specified time in order to cover a particular event. The next point is roving. Roving is a report that is not attached to any bit but gets stories around town. Differences. The next topic is differences between broadcast media and print media. But before I proceed, let's look at print media and broadcast media. Print and broadcast media perform a very important function in today's world. They both supply us with information which range from the latest news updates to the latest commodities on the market. So print and broadcast media supply us with information that we would otherwise not get access to. What is print media? Print media refers to the publications that are physically printed and distributed to readers. Print media is a news organization such as the newspaper, magazines, journals, newsletters, pamphlets, flyers, and catalogs that produce news and stories that are meant for reading. So all the printed outlets, they are under print media. So what is broadcast media? A broadcast media, on the other hand, is a news organization that supplies people with news in a format that can be heard and viewed. Examples of broadcast media are radio and television. So print media deals with visual medium, while broadcast media deals with audio and audio visual. When we talk about audio, it means radio. When we talk about audio visual, we are talking about television. So print media outlets include newspaper and magazine, while broadcast media outlets are radio and television. The journalist telling the story of an event in print media has the opportunity to elaborate on the story, but a reporter in broadcast media usually give a summary of the news event. Readers reading a newspaper or magazine can decide which information they want to read, but in broadcast media, the listener or viewer cannot choose what he wants to view or hear. A newspaper reader can skip pages he does not want to look or read. With broadcast media, especially television, you have the opportunity to watch videos of events as they happened. Listening to news is more interesting to some people than reading. So print media involves writing, editing, designing, typesetting, and printing. It requires a longer lead time, allowing for in-depth research and comprehensive storytelling. The next topic is differences between broadcast and social media. But before I proceed, let's look at what social media is. Social media refers to online platforms and technologies that enable individuals, commodities, and organizations to create, share, and interact with user-generated content. So social media platforms have transformed the way information is produced, consumed, and shared, allowing for real-time communication and fostering a participatory culture. Examples of social media are the networking sites like the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Telegram, etc. So in broadcasting, content creation is usually done by professionals employed by media organizations, while social media platforms empower individual users and organizations to create and share content such as posts, photos, videos, or live streams. Broadcast media typically provides a more passive of audience engagement. Viewers or listeners consume content without direct interaction with the broadcaster. But at times, some forms of engagement are possible, such as the call into a radio show or participation in live program during a broadcast. The level of interaction in broadcasting is limited compared to that of social media, which offers a highly interactive environment where users can engage with content creators. So social media platforms operate in a more decentralized and self-regulated environment, while broadcasting is often subject to regulatory frameworks and standards that vary from country to region. Broadcast media outlets have historically been seen as authoritative sources of information, and their credibility is often established through editorial processes and professional journalism practices. While the credibility of information on social media can vary widely, and users need to exercise critical thinking and media literacy skills to evaluate the accuracy and reliability of the content. Access to broadcast programs requires specific equipment such as television and radio receiver, and this may be subject to time constraint. Users can access social media platforms through various devices like smartphones, tablets, or computers, making them highly accessible to a broad audience. Thank you for your attention. I'm done.